I like these little, like, slide down sections. They're quite nice. Nice little shortcuts, just like they need to be. I think we can just climb down all the way now. Of course not, because that would be too easy. What? How do I get down? Wait, actually. Well, that's awkward. That's the wrong synergy. You have to move this block behind me. I'm pretty sure there's a smarter way of doing this, like getting back down from the mountain. I'm just an idiot. Oh, clip through. I mean, maybe there's also not... Really? I mean, sure. If you want to die, that's fine by me. There we go. Cool. Alright. I mean, hey, technically we have now achieved the main goal of our quest. We have the feather. So technically all we need to do is go back now. Problem is we can't. But hey. Off we go. Alright. So, oh, wait, hold on. We need to actually collect our dear musician. Or otherwise this won't work. Not here. There we go. There he is. Yes, I'm very... Wand? You were looking for me so you could hear the Arangoa prelude. You want me to go back to Belinsk and rejoin my band? What perfect timing. I came here to hear the mountain rocks cry, and I just recently finally did. I saw it. I saw the mountain rock with my own eyes. It was like a flying mountain of stone. Its cry was a new kind of music that I shall try to bring in to our next performance. Back to Belinsk! Yay! That means we have all our musicians, which now means we can actually do stuff, which is quite cool. But first of all, I'm gonna have to sell way too much stuff. So we finally have some space in our space in our inventory again. Because running out of inventory space is like legit the most annoying thing in this game. There we go. Nice. Since we lost the bluff, we might as well re-equip that to you. There you go. Sweet! Back to Belinsk. But I think I'm gonna have to do a check before I enter the city again. Because we're getting scarily close to finishing Morgul as an area. So I will just quickly check if I have all the Djinn that we can have by now. So I'm not missing anything. Because as long as I have all the Djinns and all the summons, if I miss any, like, materials or weapons, that's not significantly... It's not bad enough for me to... God, I cannot type on my phone. Ah. There we go. Should have really saved that page. That would have helped me quite a bit. All right. We have... Wait, we can just check if there's a gap in here. I think have everything up to glare until we have everything up to haze. Oh yeah, because that's Sveda's Djinn. Right. Let's see. Let's look at Mute, Pasai. With Rick, we have Lauren. We have Fury. We have Dewdrop. Sveda's Djinn, I don't need to care about. We have Vine. We have Furrow. We have Spout and Torrent. We have Gears. Yes. We have you. We have Coral, I think. Yes. We have Glare. We have Wisp. Do we? Yep. We have Garland. Nice. And Pewter. Teardrop. Yo. Alright, and I think the next one is in the next dungeon. And the one after that we cannot get yet. Nice. Okay, so we have all the Djinns we can have at the moment. Which is wonderful. So there goes Sagan, Megara, Flora, Moloch, Ulysses, Horus. And the next two we will get on our way. That is wonderful. I got the one thing inside the Taipei ruins. Yeah, I think we've got everything so far. Nice. And we now get unique weather effects. Weather effect. The sun setting. It's sunset, right? For whatever reason, I'm never sure what's sunset and what's sunrise in English, despite it technically is super obvious, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, but, you know. Alright. I'm happy to announce that your voices have been heard, and we're about to play the Arangoa Prelude. Well, then, do it. Right, that song, do you want us to go ahead and play that right now? Yes. I'm gonna use that to hydrate, actually, for once. Huh. Pretty sure that's not how instruments work, but sure. There's a hair in front of my eyes. Where do you want to go? It's me, Sveta. Do you all hear her voice? So you know about that name. There is no time now, but I will explain further. There is no use looking around for me. I'm not there. It seems Sveta is somehow projecting her voice directly into our minds. Yes, that's it exactly. One more thing. You were hiding from us. No, this conversation is actually thanks to the Arangoa prelude. You do not believe me? I know you think you cannot trust me because of the secret about my brother. But there's no more time for doubt. When the music ends, we won't be able to speak anymore. Thank you for giving me a chance. Now please, hear me out. Arangoa Prelude is your key into the ruins. While it plays, most people are mesmerized. But hurry, enter the ruins underground through the statue before the music ends, now. Well, in we go. Belinsk ruins. Oh, I love this dungeon music. I don't know what it is, but this dungeon music is amazing. First things first, though, there's a treasure chest. Getting sidetracked yet again. Let's go. I guess there's probably to a meteor. Alright, now we're gonna hear this music for quite a while. Offer a fragment of the volcano's power to reach the interior. What could that mean? You have the macaroni? You have the macaroni. I don't know why, but this, like, music gives me Castlevania vibes. But, like, Castlevania 64 vibes. I don't know why, but I love it. I mean, it is very compressed, and I would love to hear this track, like, in a modern game, where it doesn't suffer from DS sound compression. I think that could be so cool. Like, just in general, I'd love a remake of this game. Like, on the Switch with the proper graphical update and stuff. That'd be so cool. Alas, I think this is never going to happen. Considering if they'd ever were to remake a Golden Sun game, it would be 1 or 2. Or 1 and 2. But not 3. 3 is just not popular enough, sadly. So it's a shame if... I forgot there are random encounters here. It's a bit of a shame if the game you like most is like the least popular one in the series. But oh well. And with that, we're locked into the dungeon. You came as promised. Thank you. Hey! What's the deal? You're part of the Morgul royal family. Nothing escapes you, does it, Tyrell? That's right. So why the big secret? Shh. You mustn't raise your voice, or they'll find us. Who? The Tuaparang commanders in here with us. It's our friends. I believe you have already encountered Blados and Kalas. They're from Tuaparang. Why are they in Belinsk? I've heard of Tuaparang, but I don't know much about it. It's a country ruled over by someone they call the High Emperor. Tuaparang seem to be focused entirely on military power and conquest rather than helping its citizens. It saddens me deeply to imagine such a place. One more thing, please understand that I never wanted to mislead you. But that poor girl, who was imprisoned after losing her parents. I thought if I helped her brother... Ah, so that's the trap Blados used on you. Aw. That would mean my brother... Well, the Czech would have to have been part of Blados' scheme. Why would he? So you all were... Aww. Magma orb? What's that? Ah, power source from the ruins. He stole that. Why would he do something so dangerous? Amazing. Did you all that from our minds? I mean, it makes the conversation a lot shorter if you can just grab the information off of someone's brain. Sveta, that was astounding. I knew you had extraordinary... extrasensory ability, but still, most impressive. Really? I'm glad you appreciate it, but I wish it was gone. Life would be better without it. My father felt the same way, Sveta. I know living with telepathy can be hard. I'm sorry to butt in on your special time, but we do kind of have a job to do here. I'm sorry for getting you all involved without telling you the whole story. Can you forgive me? Of course we can. And take your smile as forgiveness. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. So that's all settled? Why are you looking at me? Just making sure we all forgiven Sveta now. Know that? Yeah, we're good. Wonderful. Also, if you're willing to come with us, Sveta, I'm sure you'll be very useful. Certainly, an adept with extraordinary abilities, and who knows her way around Belinsk sounds ideal. Thank you for the vote of confidence, but I don't actually know much about these ruins. The area is just one part of the ruins complex, and I've only been here a few times. But we should be fine. I walked south to get here, so if we head north, we should get to the castle. Finally, some information we can finally use. Get to the castle! She's back! Yes! The best character has rejoined our party and completely destroyed my Djinn setup again. Fantastic. Love to see it. Let's get going up here. Can I? There we go. Nice! She is level 27, which is unfortunate. Because I kind of want to use her in my party, but... the rest's kind of underleveled a little bit. Just a tad. I don't give a shit. Gonna use her now. She's the new girl on the block, so we obviously gonna take her into our party. Technically speaking, hold on. Can do it like that. Is running around without the main character in your party a good idea? Probably not. Hey, I don't care. Strange. What's wrong? The path is gone. Gone? Where did it go? I have no idea. What could be happening? There was only one path. I couldn't have taken the wrong turn. We should climb these stairs, should we not? And from there we can reach the castle? That's right, we should be able to go right into the castle from there. I'm confused. But with the path gone, we apparently can't get any further north. So we can't get into Belinsk Castle. Wait, did you all hear that buzzing sound? And the smell of hot oil? I think a machine is starting up. How did you open the door just before we met again? It's the magma shard. And we've seen platforms and such change in response to the shards. What's going on? Oh no. Something in these ruins has activated. Because of the magma shard? Surely not. A magma shard wouldn't have enough power, would it? I don't know, but it looks like our promise to Laurel may have been broken. Cannot find out from here. Let's proceed into the depths of the ruins. Let's get going. If we talk any longer, Leo will be soup by the time we get to him. Well, then off we go. It's not like we have a choice at the moment. Well, let's see what awaits us. Oh! What are we looking at here? It would appear to be a gate. Gate into the deepest part of the ruins, or so I would imagine. We've come this far. I guess we just keep going? Is someone pushing us a certain way? I don't know, but it doesn't feel like the two have belong to me. Who then? Sveta, what do you know about this gate? Nothing. I thought this was a dead end. But I agree with Karis. We have no choice but to press on. But I must admit, the ruins are amazing. I never dreamed anything like this was under Belinsk. Couldn't agree more. Oh boy. Glad you finally decided to show yourselves. What do you mean? These two have been following us through the passages for some time. That's it. Ryuku, you treacherous. Please, allow us to apologize for our recent actions. Apologize? I'm afraid the stakes are too high for a simple apology to suffice. Everyone, please. We don't have time for infighting. Now let's... I think we really have been led here. It's the only explanation that makes sense. So that's right, something in the air says... Oh, something is off, there's no doubt. You see, Huzan and I weren't following you, not intentionally anyway. Consider how we parted ways before. It would have been tricky to track you down at all. The young one is right, we entered these ruins entirely on our own. The path isn't particularly complicated, but suddenly our track back disappeared. Since we couldn't go back, we forged on. Eventually we found you. Our story is similar. I suppose it's plausible the same thing happened to you. I won't lie at a time like this. Sure. Well, without an obvious exit, all we can do is press on. Every minute we stand here, Iulio. One more thing. Who are these two Aparang you're talking about? They are the fiends who set the mountain rock on us. But you don't think it's them leading us around here? Don't know who else it could be, though. Now, it does make some sense, but it doesn't quite feel like the answer. Ryuku, you have the magma orb. The two Aparang could just take it and start the machine. But if that were the only goal, why not just do it? What else are they up to? Agreed. If the only goal is starting the machine, they could do it fast themselves. There must be some explanation. So what do we do? Press on? Go back? Guess we can't actually go back, can we? We can only speculate, but I suspect we have only to travel down this path to find our answers. So, what's wrong? Tonight is the full moon. The people of Belinsk will celebrate a festival. It's an important day for beastmen, but also for these ruins. You see, the festival is not simply for beastmen. It is the time we pray for the revival of the ancient civilization. You think that Volichek and the two Aparang want to use us to bring that revival about? If so, heading down the path is playing right into their scummy hands. True, but the return path is gone. We cannot sit idle. Every second brings Iulio closer to the end. Well, we can try to force our way backwards, or we can forge ahead. I don't know which is worse. Whatever we do, we can't lose sight of the fact that we have to save Iulio. I guess that's why you are the leader. Lead on. Well, I don't think you can go back, as cool as it would be. That would be a nice callback to Golden Sun 1, where if you just go back, you get a game over, like a story game over. Like, up! You chose to not do the thing. Arrange sun, moon, and matter into a pleasing whole to reveal the path forward. Makes me wonder how the other people got through here in the first place. Kinda convenient that they always appear to manage to get through all the puzzles, but then, like, change all the objects back into their original state, so you have to solve them again. Oh well. Also, that map looks atrocious now that I look at it. Sacred feather! Ah! Allergies. Okay, I want to set both of them to the other way. And I think down in this room is a Djinn as well that we can get. Boop. Yes, there it is. down here. Hit that down, and then... make sure he can't run away. Gotcha. Oh, he's not happy. Oh. I mean, understandable. But hey, okay. So, Sveta has one very interesting mechanic about her, which is called Beast Form. I'm not going to use it here, but I'll quickly explain because it's interesting. If you use Beast Form, she will transform into, well, a Beast Form. Duh. In that form, she loses access to her synergy, I think. But gets generally empowered by quite a bit. In a way that she gets access to way stronger attacks. AoE defense. And in general, very strong stat boosts. Now the thing is, it is a timed system. So, after a certain amount of rounds, you will transform back into your normal form. I think every turn you spend in Beast form, it essentially consumes one Djinn. So, yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. So, something else for you to do with your Djinn, which is kind of cool, and opens up a few more gameplay loops. And considering the form is quite strong, it actually makes sense. Like, for a lot of boss fights, but even for simple enemy encounters, it can be quite the useful tool. So, if we end up with an enemy encounter, I will probably try it the next time around. And I will most certainly use it in the boss fight at the end of this dungeon. Spoiler, the dungeon has a boss fight at the end. Surprise. Because, again, it is quite cool. And, again, it is what makes Sveta so unique. And such a cool character. Because not only story-wise does she have a lot to offer, obviously being a bit of a mysterious character from the beginning. Synergy-wise, so for the open world, she has things to offer. Especially if you're someone who likes to read NPC dialogues. Her ability to mind read NPCs on top of that gives you just, like, additional information, stuff like that. So it is quite cool, the power she possesses in that regard. I'd like to get a random encounter right now. I don't think there are any down. Are there? Usually when Djinn are around, when like aggressive Djinn are around, that usually means random encounters, but huh. Alright. Now where are we? I don't know, but it seems important. Another gate. I wonder how many there are. Hey, look over there. What? Looks like a war happened in this room. But who fought it? It looks like the soldiers were fighting the statues? Why not? I've already seen a divine stone bird. Statues coming to life seems positively tame. I mean, I agree. Now take a look at the remains of that statue. It's embedded in the stone wall. Could have done that. I suppose it would have to be an adept, wouldn't it? It would take a tremendous amount powerful adept to bury a statue like that. That was not what the sentence read, but... Do you think this mysterious adept went through the gate after the battle? Well, anybody strong enough to do this would have won the fight, so probably? Unless something other than raw power is necessary to pass through the gate. Regardless, it would seem that the Tuaparang have again anticipated our path through the ruins. Who are these Tuaparang? You know them as Bladas and Kalas. They come from a country called Tuaparang. It's ruled over by someone called the High Emperor, who pursues military power above all else. Is that so? I imagine this High Emperor leads his army personally. I wouldn't know. Military matters are not something I ever studied. It's absurd to even call such a place a country. It sounds like one massive army. So, do you know why these Tuaparang were trying to bring you all to Belinsk? I wish we knew. If we understood their goals, we might start getting some real answers, but we know nothing. What we do know is that they're amoral, ruthless, and partnered with my brother. This one here, see a Tuaparang? Yeah, I think I've seen that on uniform. You're right. That would suggest that the Tuaparang are after something in these ruins. Really? What's our next move? Full force ahead. Right, whatever they're up to, they must need us for it. So we've got the advantage. Let's get them. Sounds like we're moving on. We're not much use in battle, but we'll stick with you till the end. Not much use in battle is a slight understatement, if I'm gonna be honest. No use. Now that's more correct. Alright, I think I actually need to remember how to do this. Because it's a puzzle. Right, so our little soldier always attacks in the direction we're moving him. And the enemies can attack in a 3x3 area around them. So, there we go. And if I remember correctly, you don't even need to kill all. Like the one in the in the right-hand corner up there, I don't think you can actually kill it. Because you're always going to kill the king first. Yeah, you have to. There's no way to get... Let's get our little white soldier in there. Whoop. The only annoying thing is that it shows the areas every single time. Oh dear. Oh, come here, little one. 2 more moves and we're done. How lovely is that? Yay, victory. And automatically kills that one as well. Yay! Victory! And Synergy Crystal. Okay, that's kind of useless, but okay. There's some graphical effects that look really nice in this game, not gonna lie. Belinsk Ruins. Okay, I think we're gonna do a bit of them, and then I'm gonna probably end rather soonish. I gotta say I'm quite happy with how far I've gotten today, because that was kind of my guess is how I went up today in terms of progress, which is kind of cool. No, I'm a big fan of things working out in a way that I expect them to work out. Where are my random encounters? What is this? Nothing's happening. It's like one time in your entire life you want random encounters to show off something and you just don't get them. It's ridiculous. Come on, what is this nonsense? Maybe one of the two chests is a mimic, that'd be cool. Weirdly disappointed. Oh boy. Alright, we have our next big puzzle room. Or big puzzle rooms. After we have the Zodiac sign themed room on Craggy Peak. Now in Belinsk Ruins we have one that's... well, you're gonna see it. It really just is pushing it around in a circle, isn't it? There, and in there. Use a little tornado, and there we go. So since we had to use Whirlwind, we're gonna have to use Whirlwind here. There's also a tablet at the bottom that tells you what to do, in case you're not sure. Oh yeah, this one is themed around planets. So it's kind of... I mean, zodiac signs are based on planets as well, I think. So... it's more planets now. Get off here? Yeah, nice. The fact that I haven't gotten a single random encounter is so weird to me. And you're at a point that you're actually hoping for a mimic and you don't get it and you're disappointed. Then you truly know. Something's off. Yeah, as it tells you. Mars is the master of all flames. Or of the flames. So, clearly we need fire here. I love how it's themed around fire and then that's your puzzle. Which has nothing to do with fire. But hey, who am I to complain? First things first, as always, I want the treasure chest. And we get the Hecabone Maze. And I think this is gonna be Reef's weapon for quite a while now. Because until a much later point in the game, I don't think you find anything that's better for him. But I actually need to, like... Oh no, wait, it's actually super easy. Okay, never mind. Like, wait, do I actually need to use brain power for this? No, you don't. You absolutely do not. There we go. Unnecessary staircase. Sure. Why the hell not? And that is Mars. So obviously all in accordance with the synergies. So first we had Jupiter, and now we have Mars. And next up will be the other two that I forgot. Venus and Mercury, there we go. And now we need to wait. There's our ride. Yeah. Probably gonna finish this puzzle, and then I'd say we're gonna call it a day. That sounds about right. Oh boy. What does this do for me? Wait, I think I just need to turn them around? Make them switch directions, and then I can just like fall down here, can't I? Well, kind of yes and kind of no. I need to do a bit of detour. There we go. There we go. Right, it's Venus before Mercury. Honestly, this is the coolest one. I kind of rose the pedestal for it. It's kind of nice. Also, somehow I remember it being 7, like, rooms for some reason, which clearly makes no sense whatsoever. But hey, it wouldn't be me if I wouldn't misremember the details every now and then. It's like... That is so unnecessary. Now these shortcuts are really unnecessary. Okay. Ah. I think all we need to do is do this, right? Yeah. That should allow us to... over there, push this thing down, and then we can drain it again, so we can actually have access to the main room. Sweet. Nice, let's go. Such a nice deep blue color. I like it. Nice, that's all the planets. I mean, 4 of them. Kind of missing Earth. That's not the right way. Let's go over here. This is actually, I think, the first dungeon where we had like one single enemy encounter and nothing more, which is insane to me. Oh, I missed it. It's the ride. There we go. What could we possibly have to do here, I wonder? These puzzles are incredible. Oh dear. I mean, pushing things around at least, I mean, it gives you something to do. But I mean, I at least think this is what I'm supposed to do. If not, I'm gonna look like an idiot. It was what I was supposed to do. Surprise! Well, that music, I like that sound effect, gives me Chibi Robo vibes. I don't know why, it was just a sound effect that I associate deeply with Chibi Robo. You have done well, my heirs. Reverse the world's rotation to reach the final gate. Slapping the big ball is what we're supposed to do. Down we go. And we've made it. Welcome to the final gate of the Belinsk ruins. Once we step past this gate, it is a point of no return. Yet again. So with that, I'd say this is the perfect moment. To stop here. And then continue on next time. Deeper into the ruins. And see what lies behind the final gate. I mean, I know, but you don't. So, you will see.